Alright, what's up guys? I'm Chaotic50 and this is my 2014 Mustang GT. No, wait, that can't be right. It's not even a 2014, what the heck? Yeah, right. There we go. That's still not it, is it? Oh, there we go. This is my 2014 Mustang GT. Yeah. And today I'm going to be showing you guys hidden features of 13 and 14 premium Mustangs. So stay tuned and I'll get right into it. So the first hidden feature is the different traction modes. I'll be going over the different modes that you can choose and explaining what all they do. So the traction option, which is already engaged when you turn on the vehicle, is Advanced Track. This mode is engaged by simply pressing the traction control button once to disengage and once to re-engage. Advanced Track doesn't allow you to do anything really fun in your Mustang besides accelerate at any pace as long as it doesn't sense traction loss. Otherwise, the throttle loses feeling and the car will basically shut down for a second until you regain full traction. This mode is the safest, but if you plan on tracking or racing your Mustang, then you'll most likely want it to be in a separate mode. Which brings us into the second traction mode, this being Sport Mode. To engage Sport Mode, you can be moving, but you must have the brake engaged, and then you're going to tap the traction control button twice semi-quickly. And then once Sport Mode is engaged, the steering is set to Sport Steering, which gives the wheel a stiffer feel, requiring more input to control, therefore making the user feel better connected to the car. With Sport Mode, you can do only.
Have you ever had a dream that you want him to do you so much you could do anything?
With Sport Mode, you can do only a limited amount of things. Although Sport Mode may sound nice and does feel quite better than normal traction control, all it does is pull less power from the engine and apply less brakes while losing full control than the normal traction mode does. But if you really want to get the tires smoking and the car spinning, you really need to put it in the last traction mode, which is the most fun and my favorite personally. And that final mode would be Advanced Track Off. To engage this mode, you need to have your foot on the brake and be at a complete stop in neutral and hold the traction control button for approximately 5 seconds. This traction option fully disengages any form of traction control, allowing the user to fully control, or rather lose control, as much as they want. This is very useful for a number of different things. Say you want to impress that girl down the street, so you decide to do a fat burnout in front of her house. This option will let you. Or say you've been watching way too many Fast and Furious or Tokyo Drift films and you think that you've got that drifting thing in the bag. Well, if you're up to it, this mode really has no problem letting you show off your newly learned skills. Although this may sound fun to you, you might change your mind when your $15,000+ car flips into a ditch or runs into a crowd. That's a big one. Now that I'm done showing you guys the traction control modes, I'm going to show you one more hidden feature. This being engineering mode. So getting into the engineering test mode, you want to hold down the OK button on the steering wheel and then insert the key and turn it to the on position. Wait until the engineering test mode sign pops up on the LCD and then release the OK button and then cycle through the options by pressing the OK button each time. The first thing that's going to pop up is a gauge test. The needle should rotate to the max amount and then back down to normal. And then the next thing is going to be the LCD test. There's going to be a red, green, blue strobe, and be careful when you're watching this because when I saw it, I nearly had a seizure. But all jokes aside, the next thing is a bulb test, and then after the bulb test, there's going to be a long list of parts and their numbers. And after a while, it's going to show a digital speedometer. The speedometer can stay on while the vehicle is moving if you'd rather have a digital speedometer. There's also a tachometer, and then many more part numbers and a few engine sensors. After this, you can repeat the test over again if you miss something or need to see something again. The last and probably best hidden feature is a secret theft deterrent that many vehicles actually have. Possibly the best way to avoid theft of your vehicle is a manual transmission. It's reported that only 18% of America can drive a manual transmission vehicle, and yet this option is possibly the best feature on a vehicle. So when asking manual or automatic, think about how fun a manual is and how easy an automatic is to steal. God bless manuals and God bless America. Thank you all for watching the video. Drop a like and don't forget to subscribe, and let me know how you like the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.